Hey guys, RTT back here for that video. Guys, we are looking at our first launcher for the Galaxy Fold 3. Now, to be honest, this is actually a launcher you have seen many times me run on this Surface Duo, also because it's an absolutely gorgeous launcher. Now, this is called Launcher 10, and to be honest, to many people probably is their favorite launcher they've ever used. The reason why is because simplicity of it, how good it operates, how clean it is, and I will say, personally speaking, this actually runs better on this Galaxy Fold than it does on the Surface Duo, and that's heavily surprising. So starting off right away, how this works is you have tiles. Now, each of these tiles is of course going to go ahead and represent a different application. Now, these tiles, you can kind of think of this like a Surface phone or like a Windows phone where it has these tiles, kind of gives that Windows 8 type of S look. Nonetheless, though, it absolutely looks gorgeous on foldable phones because of the screen real estate. So if we go ahead and scroll down here, you can see I have all the applications I want. Some of them do have live tiles, which is really cool, like the gallery icon right there. And also if I go down, we have clock, which is a live tile, and then so on and so on. You can set different live tiles to different things, so it's really cool in that aspect. Now, if I scroll over to the right, you can see I have all my applications right there. These, of course, all my applications I have on my device. So I scroll down, you can see I have all of them right there. Bam. So I can still access any application I want. And if I want to go ahead and add that application to my home screen, all I'm going to go ahead and do is hold on to the app just like that. Click on pin to start, and then it is simply right there on my home screen. No issue at all. So it's such an easy launcher to use. It's no issue at all. You don't have to worry about it not working. It really rarely in any way glitches or messes up, which is really cool. Now, if you are installing this on your Galaxy Fold 3, first off, once you install the actual launcher, what I want you to go ahead and do is restart your phone. The reason why is because any launcher you install on any phone, the best course of action is to go ahead and restart the phone, because then it avoids any glitches in any way. It's not really a glitch with the launcher, it's more or less glitch with Android. So, like I said, just restart your phone. You shouldn't have any issue. Now, as you guys can see, even if we go ahead and, fold the phone up, it actually is really cool on this phone, because what it ends up doing is it ends up going and putting on the left-hand side here a smaller version of what we saw at the very, like when it is, of course, in vertical mode. As I'm trying to do this one hand, is not working out. And then on the right-hand side, we still have all of our applications we can scroll through. So if you want to go ahead and even do it like this, where I'm not even folding it too much, I can actually go ahead and still have all the applications I want on the left screen, and on the right screen, I have all my other kind of stuff. So as you guys have seen right there, when I tried to do this, it actually does also work in horizontal mode without any issue at all. As you guys can see, I can go and scroll down, and bam, all my applications work just like that. One thing I will say I don't like is that when you have in horizontal mode, you have a lot of bezels on the right hand and left hand side. It's not really too much of a big deal, because of course you can see it's still part of the screen. It's not like it's bezels where you can't touch that part of the screen. You can still touch it. It's just, it's not technically optimized yet for this gigantic 7.6 inch screen, but at the same time though, it's still cool. I still like it very much. So again, like I said, there are other things you can do with this launcher than just go ahead and have the basic look right here. We go ahead and scroll down, and we hold in any part of the screen that isn't, of course, just the app icons. We can go ahead and add a couple things. We have wallpaper, we have widgets, and we also have launcher preferences. So if I go ahead and launch the widgets icon right here, you can see on your screen we actually have widgets we can add to this launcher. And it starts off right away with a lot of different options. So we have all reminders, alarm clock, analog clock, at a glance. I'm just going to scroll down here, as there is a lot. You can even set certain contacts. So let's say you want to go ahead and always have one contact ready to go for this launcher. You can go and click on that contact, call them, text them, whatever, especially if it's an emergency contact, all that kind of good stuff, all ready to go on this device. We have device care, digital well-being. We have direct dial, direct message, all that kind of cool stuff, and it goes on and on. I mean, there's a lot of different applications you can use. So if I go ahead and, let's say, for example, I want the analog clock, it says it's going to create an analog clock, and I can go ahead and click on, let's go on style, on that kind of clock style. And let's go ahead and save that. And you can see right here, it has my analog clock saved right there. And if you want to make any of these applications a different size, let's say this application just simply is too big for you, all you're going to go ahead and do is click one of the 3 little dots right here, scroll up, and you can see you have your width, and also you have your width, and you have your height. And we're going to go ahead and just make this a little bit smaller, just a tad bit too big for me. And you can make this as small as you want or as big as you want. So just like that. You know what? Let's make it a tad bit smaller. Just still a tad bit too big for me. So we're going to go one more notch down. And there, now it is flush with my other stuff on my screen. So again, like I said, very awesome. Definitely, I'm not surprising at all when I saw, when I got this phone, I'm like, Launcher 10. It's a launcher we have absolutely loved on the Surface Duo. Will it be amazing like it is on the Surface Duo? And no, surprisingly enough, it is absolutely gorgeous on this phone too. Although I will say, I do like it in vertical mode just a tad bit better. Just because, again, it's not a big deal, but I do like how it has no bezels. So starting off right away, guys, looking at the outer display here, you guys can see how awesome it truly is. So we go ahead and zoom in, you guys can see that I actually have the whole entire thing here filled with different applications that any second I'm going to click on and instantly go ahead and bring up. Just like the inner display, the outer display looks very similar, where you do, of course, still have the ability to add widgets like you did on the inside screen. So we're going to create this widget. I can go ahead and do anything I want, save, and bam, my widget pops up just like that on the front part of my screen. And I can go ahead and make that bigger, smaller, whatever the case. I did delete there because obviously that was a gigantic widget right there. But like I said, you can do anything there. If you go ahead and scroll to the right hand side, you have just like you have on the inside screen, which of course is all your applications. So it's very easy. And to be honest, with the Galaxy Fold 3, this actually looks so freaking awesome because of the fact you are able to go ahead and actually have it pretty much fit perfectly with the screen. Because of the small 6.2 inch screen we have here, you're actually able to go ahead and fluently be able to use it without any issues, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Nonetheless, it looks a little bit better in vertical mode. So guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. What is your personal favorite launcher? And if you have any launcher requests you want to see covered on the Galaxy Fold 3, tell me down below, and I don't mind going ahead and taking a look at them, because there are not a lot of launchers left to go and see how do they work on the Galaxy Fold 3. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.